The sun hung high over the coastline, casting a golden glow on the soft, sun-kissed sand. The waves crashed in the distance, sending a salty breeze over the playing field, where a group of girls stood, their athletic-style beach handball uniforms, hugging their toned figures. They had trained for this moment, and their faces reflected a mix of excitement and determination. The energy was electric. This was not just another game. This was a battle of speed, agility, and endurance. As the whistle blew, the game exploded into action. The girls charged forward, kicking up clouds of sand as they moved like lightning across the court. The ball zipped from one player to another, bouncing effortlessly between their hands. Every pass was strategic, every movement calculated. Their uniforms, designed for speed and comfort, allowed them to twist, turn, and dive without restraint. One of the wingers, a powerhouse of speed and agility, sprinted across the sand, dodging an incoming defender. She launched herself into the air, twisting mid-flight, as she attempted a spin shot. The crowd gasped. The ball soared toward the goal, at lightning speed only, to slam against the post and bounce backward. The ball ricocheted straight into the unsuspecting coach, who stumbled backward, his clipboard flying. Laughter erupted from the sidelines, but the game was still in full swing. The opposing team wasted no time, seizing the rebound and launching a fierce counterattack. Their striker, a force to be reckoned with, took position and hurled the ball toward the net. The goalkeeper sprang into action, diving full force to intercept. But in her effort to block the shot, she miscalculated her landing, sliding headfirst into the goalpost and entangling herself in the net. A roar of amusement burst from the audience as she struggled to free herself, sand covering every inch of her uniform. Despite the momentary chaos, the players quickly regained focus. They reset their positions, adjusting their strategies with precision. The competition was fierce. Every pass, every block, every move was executed with power and precision. Their bodies moved with rhythmic coordination, muscles flexing as they sprinted across the uneven terrain. With only 2 minutes left on the clock, the pressure mounted. The captain of the team signaled for their final play, a strategy they had practiced for weeks. The ball moved like a well-oiled machine, slipping past defenders as the team worked in perfect synchronization. The final pass was made, and the wingers soared into the air, twisting her body in a stunning acrobatic motion. The ball left her fingertips like a bullet, cutting through the air with incredible speed. The crowd held its breath, watching as the ball sailed toward the net. Time seemed too slow. The goalkeeper lunged, fingers outstretched, but she was too late. The ball slammed into the net just as the buzzer sounded. The moment of silence that followed was shattered by an eruption of cheers. The girls fell onto the sand, exhaustion, triumph washing over them in equal measure. They had pushed their limits, fought through every challenge, and emerged victorious. The coach, still brushing off sand from his earlier mishap, approached the team, shaking his head in disbelief. The referee, still smiling from the sheer spectacle of the match, handed over the medals, acknowledging not just the win, but the unforgettable performance they had put on. Just as they thought the excitement had peaked, a booming voice echoed from the speaker's bonus round. Winning team stays on. The girls, still catching their breath, turned toward the opposite side of the court. A group of tall, muscular, and overly confident men had stepped onto the sand, stretching and grinning as they prepared for the next match. The crowd erupted in excitement, knowing that the battle was far from over. The game had been intense, but now it was about to get even more interesting, and with that, the referee raised the whistle again. The showdown had just begun.